Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ojola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode, we'll talk about acquaintances and friendships generally, all right? Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. When we edit our acquaintances, it doesn't mean we have lost faith in friendship. When we edit our acquaintances, when we audit our acquaintances, it doesn't mean we have lost faith in friendship. Most people will want to gaslight you in quote to think, you don't want to have friends again and all that because you cut off some people in your life and said you don't want to be the acquaintance anymore. But that doesn't mean that is true. When we edit or audit our acquaintances, it doesn't mean we have lost faith in our friendship. So that is the topic that we will talk about today. And I know it is thought-provoking, all right? And it will emphasize towards the importance of editing our acquaintances and how it doesn't really mean that, how it doesn't imply that we have lost faith in friendship. So let's dive in and discuss the power of intentional connection. Let me start by saying this. We all go through different stages in life, all right? And as we delve and evolve, our needs and priorities will change. So it is natural to evaluate our circle of acquaintances and determine who aligns with our values and aspirations and who aligns with our overall well-being. Editing and auditing our acquaintances is not a reflection of failure or losing faith in friendship. No. It's a conscious choice to surround ourselves with individuals who uplift and inspire us. Do you understand me? It's a conscious choice to surround ourselves with individuals who uplift and inspire us. So, I just want to say that as an introduction. So we will explore some examples, some quotes, and I will cap it up with some tips for us to understand the significance of this process, all right? So imagine with me that you have a long-standing acquaintance who constantly brings negativity into your life. You guys have been together for 5, 10, 15 years, but if you audit the conversations and the energy that this person has been bringing into your life all those years, you will discover that they bring more negativity than positivity into your life. Their pessimistic outlook and constant complaints drain your energy, and it hinders your personal growth. See, by editing this particular acquaintance from your inner circle, I'm not saying you should totally cut them off if you don't want to do that. I'm saying you edit them, you put them in another place, in another category in your life. So by editing them from your inner circle, you create space for more positive and supportive relationships to flourish. You don't introduce them to positive people in your life so that they will not judge you from their own point of view and say, maybe you too, you are this negative. Because see, negativity is contagious. Do you understand? I remember a quote by Oprah Winfrey. She said, surround yourself with people, with only people who are going to lift you higher. Only surround yourself with people who are going to lift you higher. This particular quote emphasizes the importance of choosing our acquaintances wisely, all right? It emphasizes that by consciously selecting individuals who uplift us, we create an environment that fosters growth and happiness and success. Do you understand? This quote is saying be deliberate about the people that you bring into your life. Bring only the people that will lift you higher into your life. So let me give you a tip. Assess your values and aspirations. It doesn't start with the friends. It starts with you. Do you have value system? Do you have aspirations? Let your value systems and aspirations determine the people that you will bring into your life. Let your value system, your principles, and your aspirations determine the people that you will give access to into your life. Do you understand? Take time to reflect on what matters most to you in your friendships. What matters most? What do you consider as the most important thing when you are choosing a friend? Consider the qualities, consider the characteristics you desire in your acquaintances. Maybe to you, kindness is important. To you, authenticity is important. To you, ambition is important. Then you will use this criteria as a guide when deciding who to edit from your circle. That will be the one that will be the criteria that will determine who comes in and who goes out. So it is not you that is even editing them out. It is your value system. It is what you hold so there. It is your principles that is editing them. Do you understand me? So you use this criteria as a guide when you decide who to edit from your inner circle. Let me give you another example. Let's say you have an acquaintance who constantly undermines your goals and your dreams. Whenever you share your goals with them, whenever you share your dreams with them, they will tell you 79,000 things why it won't work. They dismiss your ambitions and they discourage you from pursuing your passions. All right, when you look at them, all you see is someone that will give you reasons why things will not work. I'm not talking about realists now. I'm not talking about optimistic realists. No, these are good for you. Optimistic realists are people that will look at whatever you want to achieve and ask probing questions. How do you want to do it? These are the consequences of going this route. These are the consequences of not going this route. If you decide to move this way, this is what might happen. If you decide to move that way, they will give you like their opinions in a balanced form. But pessimistic realists are the ones that will tell you, this thing will not work. 79,000 people have done it before and they all failed. Even though that might be true, but that is not all the truth. That is not all the truth about that situation. So it's important that you focus on optimistic realists. I just want to clarify that, because most people will think anybody that sees negative in what they do are trying to undermine their goals and dreams. No, not always. All right, not always. Do you understand? But you need to learn the difference between a pessimistic realist and an optimistic realist. So editing this particular acquaintance allows you to surround yourself with individuals who support and encourage your aspirations. These people will enable you to thrive and achieve your goals. But if you don't do away with the people that are disenabling you, you will not be able to surround yourself with people that enables you. Do you understand me? Jim Rohn said something that is very critical to this particular podcast. He said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You are the average. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This particular quote is reminding us that our acquaintances significantly influence our mindset. Our acquaintances significantly influence our belief system and our actions. Do you understand me? This particular quote is key, so I want you to think about them very critically. Your acquaintance significantly influence your mindset, your beliefs, and your actions. So I will say this: choose your inner circle wisely, as they have a profound impact on your personal growth and your overall happiness. Choose them wisely. All right, choose your acquaintances wisely. This is the tip I will close today's episode with. Engage in meaningful conversation and activities. Do you understand me? Engage in meaningful conversations and activities. Seek out individuals, people who share your interests, people who share your passions. Attend events, join clubs, or participate in online communities where you can connect with like-minded people. This is it. By actively engaging in by actively engaging in environments that aligned with your values, you increase the chances of meeting individuals who become genuine friends who will add value to your life. Remember this: editing our acquaintances is not a sign of weakness, and it's not a sign of lack of faith in friendship. It is an act of self-care. It is an act of self-respect. So surround yourself with positive, supportive, and like-minded people, because they will empower you to reach your full potential and live a fulfilling life. I will talk to you tomorrow.